Have you ever wondered why David chose 5 stones to face Goliath? If he had so much faith in God, why didn't he take just one? Was he afraid, or was there something more behind this choice? Stay tuned, because in today's video, we're going to uncover this biblical mystery and discover the surprising truth behind David's 5 stones. Don't miss this fascinating story that will change the way you see this epic battle. To understand the importance of the 5 stones David chose, we need to go back in time and review the context of this epic story. In the book of 1 Samuel 17, we find the army of Israel in confrontation with the Philistines. For 40 days, Goliath, a giant warrior of the Philistines, challenged the army of Israel. No Israelite soldier had the courage to face the giant. Meanwhile, David, the youngest son of Jesse, was tending his family's sheep. He wasn't a soldier, but a young shepherd with a heart full of faith and courage. Determined to face the giant, David went to King Saul and offered to fight Goliath. Initially, Saul doubted David's abilities, but the young shepherd recounted how he had defended his sheep from lions and bears, believing that the Lord would deliver him from the giant in the same way. Saul eventually allowed David to go, but he tried to dress him in his own armor. However, the armor was too heavy and cumbersome for David, who decided to face Goliath with his own weapons. He took his shepherd's staff, chose 5 smooth stones from a stream, put them in his shepherd's bag, and, with his sling in hand, approached Goliath. As he headed to the battlefield, Goliath looked at David and mocked him. David, however, responded confidently, stating that he came in the name of the Lord of hosts, the God of the armies of Israel, whom Goliath had defied. With unwavering faith, David declared that God would deliver Goliath into his hands. He quickly advanced to the battle line, placed a stone in his sling, and shot it with precision. The stone struck Goliath on the forehead, causing him to fall face down on the ground. David ran, grabbed the giant's sword, and cut off his head, achieving an impressive victory and giving courage to the army of Israel, which pursued and defeated the Philistines. David knew he needed to prepare adequately for the battle. As he approached the stream, David chose 5 smooth stones, placing them in his shepherd's bag. This choice may seem trivial, but each stone carried a symbolism and strategy that reflected David's wisdom and faith. The first reason for the 5 stones can be attributed to preparation and prudence. David, although fully trusting in God, knew that facing a giant like Goliath would not be an easy task. Even the most skilled warriors could miss the target, and David wanted to ensure he had enough ammunition for multiple attempts if necessary. This act of prudence demonstrates that faith does not exclude careful preparation and consideration of practical circumstances. Moreover, there is an interesting theory based on Jewish traditions that suggests Goliath had 4 brothers, all giants as well. David might have chosen 5 stones in preparation for the possibility of facing not just Goliath, but also any other giant who might come to his defense. This interpretation shows us that David was preparing for a greater challenge, anticipating possible reactions, and demonstrating a strategic vision of the battle. Another perspective considers the biblical symbolism of the number 5. In the Bible, the number 5 is often associated with grace and divine favor. By choosing 5 stones, David might have been expressing his complete trust in God's grace to guide and protect him during the confrontation. This choice was not random but an act of deep faith, symbolizing his reliance on divine power. In terms of military strategy, having more than 1 stone was a logical and prudent measure. David knew that in a battle, things rarely go exactly as planned. Extra ammunition could mean the difference between victory and defeat. Even the best marksman could miss under pressure, and David was preparing for any eventuality. He was not merely counting on a single miraculous shot, but was ready to persist until he achieved victory. David's confidence and readiness are also evident in this choice. He had complete confidence in God, but also recognized the importance of being well prepared. This combination of faith and diligence is a powerful example of how we should face our own challenges. David teaches us that true confidence in God is not passive but active and practical. Thus, by taking 5 stones, David was showing a faith that was not blind but well-founded and accompanied by meticulous preparation. He knew that God was with him, but he also knew it was his responsibility to be as prepared as possible. This balanced approach between faith and action is a valuable lesson for all of us. In the end, David used only one stone to bring down Goliath, but the choice of 5 stones shows us that he was ready for anything. His unwavering faith and diligent preparation combined to create one of the most impressive and inspiring victories in the Bible. The story of David and Goliath is a powerful lesson of faith, preparation, and courage. David, a young shepherd, faced the giant Goliath with nothing but a sling and 5 stones. His choice of 5 stones did not reflect a lack of faith but prudence and careful preparation, showing that he was ready for any eventuality. This story teaches us that with well-founded faith and diligent preparation, we can overcome even the most formidable challenges. David's victory not only defeated a formidable enemy, but also inspired courage and renewed the faith of the Israelite army. Reflecting on this story, we are encouraged to examine our own lives and ask ourselves if we are prepared for the challenges we face. David's courage in trusting God and acting with diligence motivates us to cultivate practical faith and prepare adequately for the battles of life. Share this inspiring message and remember, with faith, preparation, and courage, we can face any giant that comes our way. Subscribe to our channel, leave your comment, and activate notifications for more stories that uplift and inspire.